Pleasant good afternoon to all, those who are logged on via internet, those who are watching via television, and those who are listening via radio. Thank you for tuning in today. Before I begin my daily briefing, my reporting, I also want to reach out to our citizens out there in the diaspora, in particular those in the Virgin Isles. Thank you for joining us, and I hope that you are enjoying the information that is being shared with you as to what is happening currently in St. Kitts and Nevis. I want to read this letter that was sent to the NEOC by a retired educator. And it states, "Never have I felt so proud to be a citizen of St. Kitts and Nevis!" Exclamation mark. I listen to the daily briefings of the NEOC, and while I always prefer to remain invisible, I feel constrained to register my heartfelt appreciation and congratulations to the entire team of workers for the fine service being rendered to our country. We have been truly blessed to have our own sons and daughters at the helm of this ship as we sail through these turbulent waters. The leadership provided by the Prime Minister and his cabinet, the outstanding dedication of the Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Hazel Laws, and the Chief of Staff at the JNF Hospital, Dr. Cameron Wilkinson, the incredible energy of the Chairman of the NEOC, Mr. Abdias Samuel, the hard work of the health professionals, other health care personnel, numerous volunteers, and so many others have been simply amazing. You were all born for such a time as this. Nothing happens by accident. What extraordinary people you all are. Thank you all for your dedication, hard work, selflessness, and patriotic spirit as we all fight to defeat this global enemy. Be assured of my prayers for your continued courage and safety. Please accept this check in the sum of $1,000 as my contribution to the ongoing task. Viola E. Jacobs, retired educator. I hope that is Miss Jacobs who banged me in Basque High School. (311) calls for the past 24 hours. There were a total of 25 calls, 13 on St. Kitts, 12 on Nevis. 911 would have processed a total of 81 calls. NEOC, 2, 1 request for permission, 1 for information. EOC and Nevis would have processed for the past 24 hours, 11 calls. The COVID-19 Compliance Task Force evaluated 59 businesses, and they would have engaged 13 passenger buses. While the task force observed general compliance with the regulation, I would like to thank the businesses and general public for their cooperation. The quarantine task force continues to do its work. Persons who are still in quarantine and isolation, you are asked to comply with your obligations and shelter in place. To date, I have been informed by the quarantine task force and its leadership that persons are generally compliant. Congratulations and thank you. That means you are playing your part in helping us curb and control this outbreak. Bear in mind that if you are found in violation, you are going to be prosecuted. I want to acknowledge at this moment MP's Catering of John England Project for the finger snacks and the delicious meals you provided to the NEOC. Nerisha and Ms. Powell, we thank you. Mr. Afzal Khan, Managing Partner of Prosperity Concept Incorporated, who donated a case of sardines and Vienna sausage to the NEOC. Thank you so much, sir. We welcome your generous contribution. And Mr. Wendell Dossett, better known as Mr. Politics of Boyd's Village, for coming forward as a responsible and patriotic citizen and donating $500 for the infirmary to assist with food supplies. And beautifully, we see in front of us some flower arrangements that were provided by Mistress Wilkin. Mistress Wilkin has taken the task of keeping the set looking beautiful with her flowers, and they are exchanged almost every 3-4 days, if so much days. So thank you, Ms. Wilkins, and we appreciate you. The Cable, I want to thank you, as they are a national partner in the disaster management business. They form part of the National Utility Subcommittee, and they have a responsibility to partner and look out for their customers and the nation as a whole as it regards to the services they provide. And for coming here today, I want to thank Ms. Pat Walters and her team for the continued support. They have provided NEMO with more bandwidth so that we can do what we are doing right now, even with this broadcast. Today we spent some time preparing for the arrival of our students who are in Jamaica. Students should arrive in St. Kitts on Thursday, and I want to acknowledge the hard work of the cabinet members, in particular the Honorable Prime Minister, the Deputy Prime Minister, Minister with responsibility for education, Ministry of Education, and our Mitigation Council Minister, the Honorable Attorney General, and by extension, the Honorable Minister with responsibility for health, Ms. Wendy Phipps. I also want to thank the members of the task force who have been working diligently as well to support the cabinet decision to support our students coming home for free. I think it's a wonderful step, a patriotic step, and I do look forward to meeting with the parents tomorrow of the students. The permanent secretary within the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ms. Kebas, is attempting to reach out to all the parents who have students in Jamaica at this time, and I'm asking you to reach out. We want to meet with one group at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, and we need to meet with another group at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning so that we can discuss the expectations of the parents, the expectations of the students when they arrive to St. Kitts on Thursday. I am also informed that a number of those students will be transported to Nevis via ferry taxi, and to that we want to thank the EOC and Nevis for making the necessary logistical arrangements to get this done safely. So to all the parents who have sons and daughters studying in Jamaica and they are going to be repatriated on Thursday, please contact Ms. Kebas, Permanent Secretary within the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, so that we can arrange the meetings tomorrow. I want to conclude with something that was said by Permanent Secretary Ms. Jasmine Weeks. Post-COVID-19, I am hopeful that we can become more innovative in terms of having St. Kitts and Nevis become a more e-commerce type of country. It is critical, it is crucial as we go forward in terms of being prepared for any further impacts of any type of pandemic or epidemic of this nature. Thank you everyone for listening. Thank you for your continued support, and please do keep us in your prayers going forward. Mr. Williams, we look forward for your questions today.